Hi, Pastor Dave Bruns with another topic on prayer. Today's topic is what is a prayer journal and why should I keep a prayer journal anyway? All right, let's start with what a prayer journal is. Most of you know what a diary is, right? You write in your diary entries and you keep those for posterity because you want to kind of remember what you did for that day or you want to remember an event or whatever. Well, a prayer journal is sort of the same thing. You write down a prayer request, a specific request, and then you wait and you pray and you wait. And then when the answer to prayer comes, you write in an entry right behind that original prayer request entry and put a date on it and look back and go, hey, God answered my prayer. That's basically what a prayer journal is. Now, why keep a prayer journal? I think that really has to do with what are the benefits of, prayer, keeping a prayer journal. I came up with some, and again, I'll just tell you right now, I had to look at several blogs the on the internet just to find, what are the benefits. I had a few ideas, but I think I took some of the best ones because I don't prayer journal myself, but I took some of the best ones from some of those blogs, and here they are. There's just 4 of them. First of all, journaling is another means of pondering what God has done and of tangibly recording His unmerited grace and mercy in our lives. I mean, we don't deserve any of the answers to prayer, but it's kind of cool when we see those answers to prayer, and we're so thankful. Secondly, journaling is a way to tell your story, to challenge and instruct your kids perhaps in the future, your grandchildren, friends at church, neighbors, and to serve as a clear monument to God's faithfulness. I mean, God is faithful. And when God answers prayer and you write it down, believe me, when you write something down, it's kind of cemented in your mind. It's very difficult for you not to go and share that with several friends the day you wrote that in your journal. But more importantly, is someday your children may read your journal or your grandchildren and they're going to go, wow, God was sure faithful to my grandpa or my dad or my mom or my grandma or whatever relationship you have with relatives. Anyway, that's another benefit. The third one is journaling allows you to look back and see the faithfulness of God in answered prayer, which we kind of talked about in the second benefit there. But frankly, I was thinking about this. The Bible, in a sense, is a journal full of God's faithfulness. We look back at the history of Israel in the Old Testament and we see how faithful God is. We look back in the New Testament and we see how he was faithful to the church and so on. So it kind of works the same way when we keep a prayer journal. We look back and we see God is faithful, and it stimulates us to continue to practice that spiritual discipline of prayer. And then finally, keeping a prayer journal year after year also offers the journalist opportunities to look back himself or herself and just go, wow, it's amazing. Look at how many answers to prayer I had this past year. It has the potential of providing a glimpse at our progress spiritually. So there's a lot of benefits to keeping a prayer journal. Maybe you can think of some. In fact, I might just, I'm not saying I'm going to, because I've never prayer journaled, but I might just start keeping a journal of requests that I pray, specific requests, and just see what God does. Hey, thanks for listening. Keep on praying.